Hey there everyone, welcome to today's video. So happy you could be here, and I've got a little, conversation slash rant to share with you today. So get your drinks ready, get comfy, we're gonna chat. A lot of you really love these real talk videos because it's an opportunity for us just as people to talk about very realistic everyday issues. Sometimes this is about beauty, sometimes this is just about life or behind the scenes things. And often when I film these is because something has sparked in me an incredible annoyance that I feel compelled to come on here and either rant about it or just share an opinion or get your opinion on the situation. You know, this is a way for us to have an open platform conversation, share some of our woes, and maybe even find some help along the way if someone has a suggestion for my dilemma or things like that. So today's conversation, as via the title, is all about clothes that make you feel bad. And you're thinking, and you're very justified in thinking this, what is she talking about? She's like a tiny little Asian girl. How could anything make her look or feel bad? Yeah, that's part of the problem. So if you've been following my closet overhauling journey, and by the way, if I keep looking over there, my closet's over there. So that's I do this when I talk about things, I actually look at them. I've been trying to overhaul my closet, and you've seen some of this in my vlogs on YouTube over here. You've seen some of it over on my social media. I'm talking about wardrobe planning. My last video is about how to plan a thoughtful fall closet and things like that. However, now that I'm grown, or more grown than I used to be when I first started YouTube, and I think I have a clear perspective of who I want to be, how I want to be seen, how I want to portray myself, and clothes play a big part in that. I certainly understand if some people say, well, it shouldn't matter what you wear, should it? People shouldn't judge you based on what you wear. Yes. However, I'm also a realist, and I'm with the camp who thinks people do judge you for that first impression based on how you present yourself, and part of that is how you look. And it's not necessarily about spending the most amount of money on luxury branded products, but it's about finding clothes that fit, clothes that represent who you are, clothes that tell people without ever saying a word, you know, these are the adjectives that describe who I am. You know, and I want an image that fits who I am on the inside but reflected on the outside. This is why I'm very interested in, you know, sewing and crafting and creating that persona, which is who I am on the inside, just shown visually. So I've been shopping, right? Because I'm missing a lot of things in my closet. I need some professional basics. I need a couple of just simple skirts, pants, tops, and I'm not even looking for really over-the-top fancy stuff. But here's my problem. The average store, and this is high-end as well as low-end, or, you know, simple, basic, affordable brands all across the spectrum, they don't make clothes for people who are 5'2". Let that sink in for a moment. I'm not sure if you realize this, but the majority of clothes that are mass-produced, easily accessible at your local mall, are made for people who are 5'4" to 5'7". That is the average clothing size for women, or the clothing height. And I will link a video down below in the information bar. I think it's from my green closet. I've been watching a lot of fashion bloggers, by the way, lately. In the process of overhauling my own wardrobe, I was looking for ideas and inspiration. So she talks about how brands create their clothes to a fit model, and how she used to work as a fit model, and how this whole thing runs in the fashion industry. I'll link that video down below if you want more info. But I mean, I know this, right? I know this because I used to study fashion and I almost went to school for it. But it was just so frustrating that when they create clothes to your average fit model, your fit model is within that average size, within that average height, but the real word of average and everyday woman is such a wide spectrum. Like, companies and brands don't respect that. They don't respect that there are those of us who are 5'2" or 5'10", and we are perfectly normal and fit into the range of average woman. I think unless your physical size is detrimental to your health, that's a completely different story, then there's nothing wrong with you. It's not your problem, it's really their problem, because they aren't taking into consideration that women come in a variety of sizes, and this includes those who are more of an up and down androgynous shape, and those of us who are curvier, and those of us who have a pear shape or an apple shape, whatever that you are, whoever that you are. When you go into a store, you shouldn't feel like that you're the problem. You know what I mean? This is where we need Stacey Clinton to come in. Or sorry, Stacey London. And who's that guy? Who's the two people who used to do that what not to wear? Stacey London and something. Clinton Kelly. There we go. Those two. They need to come in and like save all of us and just say it's not your problem, it's the brand's problem. And that's often how I feel when I go and try things on. I used to love shopping as a teenager. I mean, shopping was great because, you know, you didn't really think that much about how things fit on you. And you were young, right? So as long as it fits over your head and it's cute and it has a nice logo of a brand that you want to associate yourself with, then you're all good to go in high school. But now that I'm older, now that I want to create a more professional wardrobe for myself, this has become the real challenge. So, like I said, I've been looking at a lot of fashion bloggers, trying to get some inspiration. And I come to a few conclusions. Number one, a lot of fashion bloggers really are so lucky that they fit right into that average size. They're between 5'4" to 5'7". And a lot of clothes fit them. They look great on them because they were designed for that body type or body size in mind. And then those who are out of the average range, they tend to wear styles which I like to call oversized. And I feel like oversized is oftentimes an excuse or a reason to cover up the fact that clothes don't fit you. I'm not saying this is for everybody. Some people just really love the oversized style. But what I'm saying is when you dress oversized, then fit doesn't matter as much because it's oversized anyways. It's bigger than what it should be. Or when you go into a store and you find that, say, well, I don't know, 80% of the clothes are made of some kind of a stretchy material. The stretchy material, like, again, seems to hide the fact that their clothes are not made for your body type. So if it stretches, we can pretend that it fits even though it doesn't. And I feel it shouldn't be that way. You know, it shouldn't be this hard to go out to the local mall and just find something that fits and feels good on you. From a business point of view, I absolutely understand that it's not realistic to create all the sizes of an average woman. I mean, you don't even know how many sizes that would be. But at least to offer a bit of selection for people who are different height, that would be a great leap in the right direction. So some brands I know carry extended sizing online. Wonderful. Except if I can't try them on, I don't know what size I am. So even if you carry extended sizes, I have to order them online, wait for them to ship here, pay the shipping fee. Then if I decide, oh, oops, it doesn't fit me, I have to go and return it either online, through the mail, or back to a store. I was at a very popular store recently over in downtown, and this is not like a high-end store or anything. And I was trying to look for some pants. You know, when your short pants are an issue. I'm looking for pants, and I know that they carry petite sizes. However, going into the store, I was told that they don't carry petite sizes in their store. And I'm talking, this is a 2-level storefront in downtown. I get that rent is expensive, but even if you just dedicated a little corner of your shop not like, don't even carry stock that you can sell. Just carry one set of your extended sizes in the styles that you have online, so people could go into the store and try them on and then decide what size fits them and then order online. Like, that would be such a great thing to do. And that's a way to be more inclusive without carrying all the sizes in the stores, right? I would be okay with that, but that doesn't happen. And even if you shop higher end, like, this is not an issue with spending more, spending less on your clothes. This is about them just not considering women of different sizes. Even if I were to buy something super high end and luxury, they're still not made for someone who's 5'2". See, this is why I buy a lot of shoes, because shoes don't discriminate. Shoes make you feel good, and shoes, most of the time, always fit. That's why I have a lot of shoes and don't have a lot of clothes, because clothes make me feel frustrated when I'm trying to wear a nice polished v-neck and the v-neck goes down to here when it's supposed to be up here, or when I'm looking for a shirt and the sleeves are too long, so I always have to just wear it with the sleeves rolled up. Like I said, I'm a very average size woman. It shouldn't be this hard for me to go into a store and find nice polished pieces at any price point, right? It's very disheartening and frustrating and disappointing, and frankly just a bit sad that I have to feel like this, and for anybody else as well. If you fit into most clothes that you try on, consider yourself very, very lucky, because there's a lot of us who don't fit into a lot of things, and just because brands don't make clothes fit for us, not an excuse. Not good enough to just say, I'll just create this in polyester so it stretches so we can pretend that it fits, or I'll just sell things that are oversized so we can pretend that it fits when it doesn't. So that's my little rant. I feel much better getting this off my chest. See, sharing makes everything better. I hope that you enjoyed this conversation. Maybe you agreed with some of my points, maybe you didn't agree with some of my points. Either way, I love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. I would really love to hear your personal fashion struggles. Share with me down below. I would love to have a conversation with you, in the comments. I often do in these videos, because you're all just so full of great, insightful ideas, and you're all so eloquent, and you've got good thoughts, So I want to hear that, and for sure I want to hear your recommendations if you are also on the shorter side like I am. Where do you shop for clothes? And please don't say you shop in the kids section, because some of those kids clothes are not cut for women's bodies either. Either way, take great care of yourselves. I'll see you very soon. Have a great week, and talk to you next time. Bye.